Welcome back all. Laura here. So I just want to do a quick map overview of our trip out to Kakariko Village because there was a lot we did and I need my stamps back. Programmers, we need more stamps. Alright, so enough about that. First stop is just east of our great plateau tower here. We got lots of treasure. You got, several in these ruin buildings here just kind of out in the open. This one's buried. You got to pull it up out of the ground with magnesis. We got a Korok seed there. It's inside a cave. And you got to go in there and run around and get all the yellow flowers. That treasure chest is at the top of a tower. A wooden tower. That one is at the top of a stone pillar. That one is out in the open. You got to kill a few bad guys in the area first. Alright, moving eastward. We have another Korok seed. Top of Scout's Hill. Pick up the rock. This one you got to push a boulder down. I think it's up right around here somewhere. You just push it down into the hole. Treasure chest on top of a stone tower. Let's see here. Korok seed at the top of a flagpole. Korok seed, it's a ring of rocks. You need to set up an ice block, throw the rock into it. You got a floating treasure chest. You got a sunken treasure chest underneath the bridge. You got a Korok seed underneath the bridge. You got to pick up a rock, and you'll get your Korok seed that way. That treasure chest, I think, is in a ruin, as well as this one. That one you got to pick up a couple of metal doors to get. This one here is a Korok seed. There's a pinwheel on a tree stump. You got to shoot the husks that are flying around. Moving out further east, treasure chest out in the open. You've got a rock to pick up. Puzzle block configuration. Pinwheel, shoot the balloons. Let's see here, what else did we do? Let's see, that one I think is under a stasis plate. Use a octo balloon to get it up out of your way. That is a yellow flower. You follow it up the hill, and it ends there. Turns into a white flower. 3-tree configuration, match the fruit. That is on top of a stone pillar. That is actually inside that little mountain peak. That's a cave. And there's also some pretty lucrative gemstones inside there. I think the false wall you have to blow up is on this side of it. Bad boy nest, kill everything, get the treasure chest. Push the boulder in the hole. And there's another treasure chest. I think that one's under a stasis plate or out in the open or sunken. I can't really remember. Alrighty. Actually, scratch that. That one is the stasis plate. This one is a bad boy nest. I better make sure I correct myself. Alright. Moving on. We went here. That is just out in the open. You got to pick it up out of the water. Pinwheel, shoot the balloons. That one is either sunken or floating. I can't remember. And that one is either sunken or floating. I can't remember. That one is just down under those trees. You'll see it lying there. And we have a rock to pick up here. And that level is about level with the top of the tower. And then there was a yellow flower here. We hopped, skipped, and jumped across the rocks. And it ended there. Alright, folks. Then I think we crossed the river. Started over at our riverside stable. We had a floating treasure chest. Sunken. Sunken. That Korok seed was on a pinwheel on a tree stump. That was shoot the balloons. That was a husk hanging down underneath the bridge. Sunken treasure. And these two are either floating or sunken. I can't remember which one was which. And that's a buried treasure chest there. That one is a big boulder you have to move out of the way to pick up the rock underneath. Let's see here. That was another tree stump with a pinwheel. Shoot the balloons, or actually that one's husks. You gotta shoot the husks. Blow up the false wall, treasure chest. Push the boulder down. It starts up here. You gotta push it down that way. It goes in the hole. Hopefully it goes in the hole. If not, you gotta beat it in there with stasis. Alright, climb the flagpole for that Korok seed. Sunken treasure. Sunken treasure. Sunken treasure. There might even be a fourth one out there. I don't think I marked it. Let's see, we got a Korok seed there. You pick up the rock on the little island. Sunken treasure there. Oh, that's loud. Alright, then we moved upward. That was a put the ball in the hole with magnesis, ball and chain. This one here is you got to jump the horse over 3 fences. There's 3 fences in a row. You got to jump over all 3 in a row. These 2 are just out in the open. This one here is underwater. And that is a rock to pick up on that little island. Moving upward from there is a buried treasure chest. And that one is out in the open on top of a little island. Then we moved back inward on road here. That is a rock to pick up on top of a tree. Alright, then moving further eastward toward Kakariko. What else did we have? We had move the stasis plate out of the way. There's a treasure chest under there. I recommend an octo balloon. Climb to the top of the stable horse head. You will see a pinwheel. Walk up toward that pinwheel. It will turn into a glistening, swirling pile of leaves. That one you had to feed the dog. Before that one will show itself. Wait for the pink puff of smoke. Feed him 3 pieces of food. That is on a wooden platform. You can magnesis it down if you so desire. That one is a play basketball, throw the rock in the hole. You could probably have to use an ice block to get it out that far. That one is actually underneath the bridge, so you got to kind of get down there and go underneath the bridge, and you'll see it behind 2 metal crates, and there is a sunken treasure chest there. Moving up toward Kakariko. Okay, that was part of Hess 2. We got that a long time ago, but that was his magic Koroks. Puzzle block configuration. Rock to pick up. Shoot the emblem on the gate. You should see some arrows already sticking out of it. Rock to pick up at the top of the mountain peak. Rock to pick up at the top of the mountain peak. 3 tree configuration, match the fruit. Blow up false wall, get treasure. Shoot emblem on gate. You should already see arrows sticking out of it. Pick up rock at the top of that ledge to reveal that Korok. Sunken treasure by the waterfall. Offer apple to offering bowl. Dive into ring of lily pads. And I think that's it, folks. That was our trip out east to Kakariko Village. I hope that helps. Happy hunting. Until the next time.